Today we're going to talk about friendships and relationships. Stay tuned. You've probably all heard the phrase, to have a friend, you have to be a friend. And that is a very true statement. Some people have very few friends, or very few close friends, because close friends are hard to find because they are the ones you trust. But we all need those. We all need those close relationships. Many times though, we're seeking that friendship, but we're isolating ourselves. So like the phrase says, you need to be a friend. You need to be kind. You need to be open. You need to seek relationships. And if you're loving and you're kind and you're considerate of others, others will be considerate of you. So if you're having trouble making friends or you're having trouble with relationships, you have to consider yourself first. Are you being friendly? Is there a fear in you that makes you hold back? Are you afraid to be rejected? Are you afraid of someone retaliating by saying something against you? That'll keep you from making friends. Believe me, no matter what you've gone through, the faith just to go out and start helping people, loving people, being friendly to people, being there for them, they will be there for you. It don't matter, and your fear will dissolve. Don't be afraid that if there's something you feel is wrong with you, that you can't have friends. You may not look as pretty as other people. You may have emotional issues. You're just afraid of being rejected. Don't let those things stop you. Go forward and go out. Get involved in situations. You'll be surprised that just taking those steps of faith will help you to make friends. If you love, you'll be loved. That's the product of sowing and reaping. So go toward that direction. So another issue is, what if you had friends you were close to and now you're not? There's been a breaking away. There's been an issue. Our priority in life is to build relationship. Our priority should be to restore that relationship. And many times it's very hard because we may even feel that it's the other person's fault. But how is that affecting you? Are you wanting to restore the relationship? Are you just wanting to leave it there? Are you holding back yourself? Do you feel like there's something inside of you, like there's unforgiveness, or is something unresolved? That's your heart telling you. It's not settled in you, and you need to find out why it's not settling in you. Many times we got to start with ourselves. Did we forgive the person? Was it our fault the relationship broke up? Did we apologize to them? Were we too afraid to apologize? Are we too ashamed to apologize? We need to face those things. In most cases, when you humble yourself to someone and say you're sorry, they will immediately forgive you. I mean, if they're a true friend, they will forgive you and they will accept you back, and then you'll restore a relationship. But don't let hindrances get in the way. We all have situations where it's easy. We get afraid that we're going to be rejected, or we just don't want to face the situation anymore. We're tired. We have to look and say, what's most important? Is this relationship still affecting me? Is it destroying me, or is it not bothering me at all? If it's still bothering you, that means something needs to be taken care of. So take care of it. Go to the person. Like I've said in many videos before, pray to the Lord, ask for help in how to deal with the situation. Go forward, seek answers, seek advice from people that you trust, and then go from there and try to restore the relationship as best you can. That should be our heart always, is to restore relationships whenever we can. Who are friends that you want to be around? Those are people you can be yourself with, and they won't judge you by just your quirks and everything else, but they will keep you in line in some, as far as telling you what they think. But they're not going to hate you because you don't agree with them. They're not going to disown, they're not going to say you can't be my friend anymore if you don't listen to me. These are people that accept you. These are people that love you, and these are people who will stand by you. Those are the kind of friends you want, and that's the kind of friend that you need to be. Are you standing by your friends? Do you trust them, and do you care enough about them to stand in their corner, to be by them, to love them in the hard times when other people may not love them? That is a true friend that will stick by you closer than a brother. Those are what we should be seeking, and that's the kind of friend that we all should be toward friends that we have in our life. Just remember that a friendship or a relationship that has hurt us, it may cause a deep rift, like especially in marriage relationships, and there will also be another relationship down the line that'll heal us. The first relationship hurt us, and the second relationship will heal us. It might even be the same relationship. People, we are fallible. We always need to remember that none of us is perfect. Some of us make very big mistakes, and we all need to be quick to forgive and to ask forgiveness. If you've been hurt, Don't just turn your back on all of humanity. Don't isolate yourself. Don't let that pain fester. Forgive. Give your life. Get rid of that. Let it go. And move on. And not all people are going to hurt you that way. Not all people are going to act the way that one person did. And maybe that person acted that way through ignorance. Maybe they didn't really mean what you think they meant. I'm just saying, if you can't mend the relationship, forgive. Don't hold it, and don't give up on other people. Make new friends. There's always another person that will love you. There's always another person that you can be a friend to. Then and as you build friendships, then maybe you'll find someone that's more of a special relationship, more of a special friendship that's deeper, that you can say is my best friend, is that you can say that I really trust. But if you don't get out there and you don't get past the isolation and you get past the rejection and just the hurt or whatever you're feeling, you'll never make new friends. You'll be more isolated, and you'll start to get resentful, get hateful toward other people. You won't be around people because you're afraid you're going to say, I don't trust anybody. No one's worth my time anymore because I'm just going to get hurt. Well, the question is, are you the kind of friend that they would want to be around too? It goes both ways. And the problem is, a lot of us get stuck on something that was done to us. None of us like to get hurt, but we will all get hurt in this life. You're not the only one. We all have to get past it. We can't give up because someone has hurt us and someone has broken our heart. We can move on. And there's healing. There's healing through God, and there's healing through friends. There's healing through people who love you. Seek out people that you can trust. Seek out new relationships. Go where you can get help. I mean, don't be afraid. So much help out there nowadays compared to, many years ago. There's so many avenues, especially with the internet. I mean, you always have to be careful where you seek that help, but seek it somewhere. Go to the church, go to special events, volunteer, do whatever is charitable, whatever is good, whatever is love. Seek those things. And again, ask God for help. He is there for you. He will lead you in the right direction. He will heal your heart. Because the bottom line is, if we love God first and we do what He asks us to do, then He will give us life. He will heal everything. In other words, if we take care of God's business, He'll take care of our business. And that's the way it works, because He is first. But His life will be so much better than the life we ever can imagine. Like a situation is like, you may love your wife and family first, but if you love God even above them, you will love them even more than you could possibly love them on your own. And that's the power of God, because He is the ability of love. He is life. He will show you ways to love your wife and kids that you never even imagined, because you put Him first. The power in God is putting Him first, and He will help you. He will direct you, but you have to do that. You're never going to sense it. You're never going to know it until you do it. Search out the Bible. Search out the churches. Search out good Christian churches, and they will teach you. They will show you the way. Don't always look at the Christians as being perfect, because they're not. We're just people just like everyone else. Learning to love God, learning to go toward God. Look toward Jesus. Jesus is the one you follow. Don't get discouraged if someone doesn't say hi to you at the church. If someone doesn't just acknowledge you. We miss it. We all forget things. We all are fallible because we're humans. The power of God is He helps you get better day by day. You grow as you give yourself to the Lord. But look to Him. If you're looking to the Lord, you won't get easily offended. It won't bother you so much. But when you're looking to people, you're going to get offended. Because there's always going to be someone who's going to let you down. And that's just the way it is. So don't look to people, look to the Lord. But it doesn't mean that you don't have a relationship with people. What I'm saying is, don't put your focus on people, focus on loving people. Focus on serving the Lord, but loving people. And that's how God works. He works through loving people. And then you'll get the fulfillment through people, because God will give it through that. And you'll do that just because that's how love works. You get fulfillment through each other because you're loving each other. You're caring about each other. That's what cleans the heart. That's what gives us the life and the joy that we all want. But we just got to have the faith. We got to believe that God is God, and that He can do the thing that we do not think He can do in our lives. Whatever it is, He can do it. He can fix it. He can clean it up. Whatever damage you think has been done, He can fix it, because He is God. We can't fix it. We may have no idea how He's going to fix it. And usually we don't, because God is so far above our ways, but when we see it happening, we're going to praise God because we see that we had faith, we listened, and he answered our prayer. And then that gives us more hope to go on and trust him for more things, and that's how it works. So I hope this video helped you. Go out there and make friends, go out there and love, go out there and give in Jesus' name. Thank you for watching, and God bless.